plugging our show for Saturday, so please come out to our show, goddammit.
July 5th. Yeah, it's at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, come on out.
While we were helping move the churn, I got pulled over with my son in the car.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, you had one of your sons in your car. I had your other son in my car, and we were in front of you. And I saw the cop behind you. We were sitting at a red light. The light turned green, and the cop lit you up. And I'm sitting in front of you. And I'm looking at your oldest son, and I go like, "Your dad's getting pulled over. I don't know why."
It was so weird.
Because we're just sitting at a red light.
What's even weirder is the cop knew everything more than I did. So he pulled me over, and I'm really confused because we went from a total standstill at a red light to just going at a regular. There was nothing. I couldn't have been pulled over for anything.
Right. Oh, your son is talking to me. He's going through ideas, like possibilities on why you might have gotten pulled over. He's like, was he speeding? I was like, no, he was behind me. He was directly behind us. If he was speeding, I was speeding, and we were all stopped.
This is random cavity search time, guys. This is the world we live in now.
Oh, I was like, if I could get random cavity searched, it'd be awesome.
I was like, in front of my children, you're going to glove it up?
Hey,
sir,
at least they're wearing gloves now. At least they're wearing gloves now. Step in the right direction.
Thank God they passed Larry's law.
Used to be I'd get hit with old rough cuticle Carl. He just...
Oh, my regular guy never trimmed his fingernails. It was
It was the last law passed by the Nevada legislature, Larry's law, into effect.
Oh,
you got to glove up now.
Just he looked like he looked like a New York windowsill, just coming in there.
Ultimate Scoop in the Zoom chat says that in my day they just spit on it.
Like the sirens went up. I looked in my rearview mirror, and he already had the glove on. He was showing me.
Oh, what?
Yeah, right away.
Just waving with it.
Yeah, but not like fingers at a twinkly fingers at a time. Just waving.
Jazz fingers, jazz hand.
Yeah, spirit fingers at me right away. And I said, "Close your eyes, or don't," to my son. But
look at me. Look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, look at me.
Time to face the music.
So he pulls me over. I'm very confused. And he goes, "Did you change your insurance recently?" That's the first thing he says.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, yes." Like before I did license and registration, like I was like, "Yes." And he goes, "Okay, all right. Give me your license and registration and show me your current insurance." And he just said that basically what has happened is my old insurance, when I got new insurance and canceled my own insurance because I was trying to save like $40 a month.
Oh yeah. No, I just did exactly the same thing for exactly the same reason.
And it somehow made whatever the transfer of it, it's come up as a gap. Even though I bought on the same day and canceled the same day, it's coming up as a gap of insurance, and I have to go to the DMV to clear it up.
Who's your old insurance carrier? Because they're probably the ones that fucked you. Geico is probably the one that fucked you.
I believe they did. Did.
They reported it as uninsured, and they didn't fucking know anything.
Yeah. And so now I've been sentenced to have to go to the DMV, which I've been putting off. But I have to go because 4th of July is coming up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going away the week after. And both my wife and I's things are suspended. So after we record today, I get to go to the DMV. Woo-hoo!
Pretty cool. Are you
have an
looking
appointment?
to get a personalized license while you're there?
I will.
You should.
It's
so cheap in Vegas. It's so expensive and such a headache out here. I can't get my cool personalized Stormtrooper license out here.
Well, I'll get your Stormtrooper license plate for my car.
Well, no, I've got my old one. But
well, I'm gonna glove up to honor the cop that pulled me over.
Gloves up.
Yeah.
Gloves up.
UVZ. Gloves up.
That was the that was one tale of getting pulled over, and we're gonna have another tale of getting pulled over here in just a moment.
That's
but
right.
We're gonna hear from the following sponsor.
We're rebels, guys. We're rebels over here at social. We don't care about the law. Today's show,
Scofflaws.
Matt and Mattingly's Ice Cream Social, is brought to you by Ice Cream Antisocial from Dead Last Low in 2022. That's Ice Cream Antisocial.
Hi there. I'm your ice cream antisocial. I'd like you to come in and have some tea and maybe a little dollop or two of something I whipped up in my homemade churn. It's vanilla raspberry, my own make.
Oh,
And by
sounds
make, I do mean make.
delicious.
Oh, well,
I like homemade things.
have some.
Yeah. This texture is unique.
It is. It's my antisocial mixture.
Oh, well, is it proprietary or do you give out the
It's
recipe?
proprietary.
It's proprietary?
Proprietary. I
Proprietary?
pried poo out of me and put it in a cold bowl.
Oh, no!
Enter haste.
Oh, no!
Boil again. Kurt's in the chat says that he had Geico for home insurance, for home and auto, and he tried to file a home claim. They denied it because they had insured the wrong address.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the kind of shit you hear.
It's as if they don't want to take care of anything.
It's like they only want to make money and not spend any money.
Oh, can you believe?
Thank goodness. Well, luckily, this new bill is going to help us all out.
So I was driving the other day, driving down a residential street in Las Vegas, and all of a sudden there's a bike cop behind me.
A bike cop?
Bike cop. A motorcycle, not a bicycle cop, a motorcycle cop behind me.
Oh, I was really hoping it was a guy on like a mountain bike.
Just a
It would be
bike.
so much better if it had been a guy on a mountain bike.
Bling, bling. Hey, I said bling bling.
Yeah,
No.
didn't you hear my bell?
I'm sorry, I didn't, sir. I didn't hear your bell.
Fwaha, fwaha, bling bling. Fwaha, fwaha, bling bling.
He's
Let's
got one
go.
of those old school. Did you guys have those old school horns on your bike with the little thing?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Little bulb.
No, it was a bullhorn.
It was like those little bitty bullhorns.
And you had a little cord, and you could, hey everybody, I'm riding my bicycle.
Yeah.
Just hustled up. He had one of those noisemakers from Birthday Party that unfurled.
Yes.
Tickling Jacob's ear. Like, pull over.
Sir, you were wearing a propeller on your helmet.
It helps. It helps with wind resistance. I'm generating
Mario
power.
Lopez from Pacific Blue comes rolling up on you. Yeah.
So he turns his lights on right as I get to the bottom of a hill. I am coming down a hill on this road.
Oh, were you speed trapped?
Yeah. I get to the bottom of the hill. I see him light up his lights. I look down. I am going 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I go, well, that's not fast. And I look up and I see the speed limit sign that says 35 miles an hour. All right. So he pulls me over, and he goes like, "What are you doing?" So I'm going to work, man. I'm heading to work. I was just coming off that hill, and I even said, I was like, "You camped out there at the bottom of a hill?" And he goes, he had the at least the humility to kind of shrug and look a little embarrassed.
But not so embarrassed that he didn't write you a ticket, huh?
Right. So he goes, I was like, yeah, I'm heading to work. And he was like, yeah, I'm at the bottom of a hill. And he said something. He was like, yeah, it's where they told me to hang out or something. I was like, oh, fine, whatever.
Doctor's
what
orders. What do you want from me,
exactly.
pal?
Yeah, I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, what are we doing?
Did you mention it was your tax dollars to pay a salary? Because that always helps the conversation.
Okay, yeah. Did you try to go to the sovereign citizen route?
Yeah, I got my phone out, recorded everything, told him that I don't speak to anybody without a lawyer, the whole thing.
Sir, I have a handwritten
I'm not
sign.
driving though. I'm just traveling. It's a whole nother thing.
Sir, I have a handwritten sign covering my license plate that lets you know that I'm not part of your jurisdiction.
I'm sorry, is this a naval trial court? If this is a naval trial court, then you can't talk to me at all, sir.
We are in universal waters here, sir. This is international water zone.
Perhaps you don't know about the law of the sea.
Yeah.
You mind if I
Turns
bust out
out-
my camera phone and film me being entrapped by your hill-hiding ass?
So he says this was the only asshole move that he made the entire thing, and I don't think that he meant for it to be an asshole move. I think it was a naturally occurring asshole move that this guy did not intend to be an asshole move, but it was. He
I try to
goes,
explain the natural occurring asshole moves to my children, and they don't accept it.
yeah,
They still think
it's
I'm
called
abusive.
just naturally being an asshole, is what it is.
That's what I'm trying to explain to them.
Yeah, I'm like, this person isn't trying to be an asshole; he's just an asshole. So he goes, well, he takes my license and registration, and he goes, hold on, I might be able to do something. That's what he said. He goes,
I might be able to do something.
He goes,
Boy,
hold
that's a
on,
classic line right
I
there,
might
isn't it?
be able to do something.
Oh,
and he goes
really?
back to his bike. I go, okay. And I said something along the lines of, yeah, anything you do, that'd be great. I'm just being nice. I'm being polite.
It's me back here by the bike. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to run.
Give me a head start.
Give you a head start.
That's what he can do. He can give me a head start.
I can do. I can chase you down like the dog you are.
I was in SJ's car, so I could have made a good showing of myself by getting away. But he comes back and he goes, all right, I was able to help you out. I go, oh, great. The tone that he said, he goes, good. Basically, he goes like the guy from Futurama. He goes, good news, everyone. I was able to help you out. I only wrote you for 40 and a 45, or a 40 and a 35. So you're only going 5 miles over instead of 10 miles over.
Okay.
And I went, oh, thank you, I guess. I was like, so you're writing me a ticket, though? He goes, yeah, I wrote you a ticket. I go, oh, yeah. Well, you didn't help me out that much then.
You're wild, man, Jacob.
I was like, you said you were. I
hear you.
You were going to help me out, and this is your definition of helping me out.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I went ahead and used my best penmanship on this ticket to make sure everything's easy to read.
Did you ask him if he tends to show up at traffic court?
Yeah, right. Also, I have the ticket right here. I don't want to show the ticket on camera, but I will show you how long it is.
Whoa!
It's like a Costco receipt. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, it's really about 2 feet long.
Was that a CVS policeman?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Heavens.
Also, I haven't dug into it yet, but I think that Vegas is doing some shady shit with their traffic tickets.
Wait a minute. Come on.
Paul thinks that I'm being facetious here a little bit. And
no, I don't.
Because I think they've gotten shadier. I believe
we need an uh-oh sound effect for shenanigans.
Yeah. Whoa!
Think of those crying shenanigans.
Whoa!
Shenanigans.
So I go, hey, so what do? What do I do? He goes, okay, there's a QR code, and he was being, other than giving me a ticket at all, he was being perfectly friendly. I really didn't have any beef with this guy. He was just a natural asshole.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do a little favor for you. I'm gonna answer 2 of your questions, and that's it. You have 2 questions I can answer, and then I gotta go. I gotta go back to my little speed trap hovel.
That's right. I have to go get back under my bridge. Yeah. Catch people as they come off this hill.
I gotta go target more cars that I believe can afford to pay a ticket.
That's okay. You have unknowingly jumped into the shenanigans that I believe that they
shenanigans.
So this ticket has a QR code on it. It's a new thing. So you scan the QR code.
Well, that's why it's 2 feet long. You need that huge QR code on there.
The QR code is too small for what this ticket is. The QR code is honestly a 1/2 inch square. I had to like really zoom in on it with my phone to get it to register at all.
Huh. I've been told a 1/2 inch is all you need.
It's the motion of the inch. It's the motion of the QR code.
If you shave around the QR code, it appears much larger.
It does. Or if you look at it with a horse's eye.
Huge.
Look at the size of that code. Good God. I feel like I'm back in college.
So he goes, have you gotten a traffic ticket like in the last year? I said, no. No, I haven't gotten any kind of tickets in the last year. He goes, okay, it's all changed. I go,
Oh boy.
He goes, you scan the QR code, it'll take you to the thing. You can even ask to like have it dismissed on the site that it'll take you to. I was like,
he said, but don't worry, Jacob. We went ahead and we cut out the middleman. We're going to get you out of the rat race. Are you tired of you paying tickets? Don't you want your tickets to pay for you?
That was it.
Can you get 5 friends to drive fast down this hill?
Right.
Hey, Matt, want a race? Who's calling me? I don't care.
Stephen Eames is playing video games, and I keep thinking he's upset about what we're saying, but he's upset about what's happening in his video game. He's literally been like waving his arm off and everything, and I was like, "What is that joke? Is multi-level marketing jokes too deep for you, Steve? I'm so sorry. It got deep."
So he starts explaining to me what all you can do. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can ask for it to be dismissed right there on the form." I was like, "Wait, I can scan this QR code and then it takes me to a button that asks if it can be dismissed." He goes, "Yeah, among others." Do people get their shit dismissed if they just click on the button asking for it to be dismissed? And he kind of chuckled. He was like, "Probably not."
Probably not.
Like I didn't think they would.
Why would that? I mean, what kind of
why even put that button
there?
There are 2 buttons. One is you're fucked, and the other is false hope.
Welcome to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. For I don't want to pay anything, press 1. For hey, I'll pay this ticket online, press 2. You have pressed 1. There will be officers coming to arrest you in 5 minutes. Please do not move anywhere from your phone.
See, you have again stumbled on a change that they have made.
Shenanigans.
So if I don't pay this ticket, so it sounds like what they've done is given their officers some leeway to write a lot of tickets that are like 5 miles an hour over. Mm-hmm. It sounds like if I pay this ticket, it won't do much of anything on like insurance or license points or anything like that.
It's basically trying to incentivize you from not hiring one of those traffic lawyers.
That's it. Yep. So what they want you to do now is just pay the ticket. It doesn't affect any of your license stuff. It doesn't do any of that stuff. I don't know all of that for sure. I've got to look at all that. But then if I don't pay this ticket, if I ignore it completely, what happens then?
Jail.
You get arrested, right? Bench warrant?
That's what it's always been. That has changed.
What is it now?
And now we have landed on the part that I think that Las Vegas might be doing some serious shenanigans shit with these tickets. That is, he goes, if you don't pay this, if you ignore it, it will not result in a bench warrant anymore. So a bench warrant will not be issued for your arrest. Instead, Tess in the chat is ahead of me. It goes to collections. They just send it to a collection agency.
So rather than hurt your pride with jail, they hurt your credit rating?
Right. I was like, so this is just, we are now saying the quiet part out loud. We are just out to take your money.
Well, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are some ways around collections if you play that long game.
Oh, sure.
Like,
but I think that still fucks with your credit, doesn't it? I think all the things that I know of, it still fucks with your credit too.
I think it can, but like if you wait like a couple months, a lot of times it'll.
And Stephen Eames says they'll put a tow notice on your license plate too.
Oh, boo!
Oh, that sucks.
Oh. Ugh.
I agree. Jeff Loomis says it in the chat. I agree. I think this is just the cash grab.
No, they're looking out for safety.
I think so. No, I think this is just a cash grab, Matt.
I believe it says on every sign, "Welcome to Las Vegas, safety first."
Yeah.
The fact that he was at the bottom of a hill, they're doing their part to combat gravity.
That's right.
So, they're looking out for us.
Fuck you, Newton.
Yeah, exactly.
Vegas's new catchphrase. What happens here stays here. Fuck you, Isaac Newton.
You're just a pawn in the game of big gravity. Big gravity trying to take over this town.
Mongo just pawn in game of life.
You're on one of the 3 hills in Las Vegas?
Right.
What? Where the fuck were you? There's no hills in Las Vegas.
Literally, it's an overpass over the freeway.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah. But
it's a man-made hill.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. There's no natural hills.
Do you a favor. Normally, I just hang out back on my bike for no reason for 10 minutes and then come back up here. But I came back up here right now. Here's your ticket. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Little favor from me to you.
Yeah. So that
Can't say I
happened.
never did nothing for you.
Not super thrilled about that. I'm like, this county makes so much money off of so many different things.
Yeah.
What just happened? Did we just lose Matt? Oh, Matt's talking to somebody off camera.
Talking to my children.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep
Yuck.
on doing that.
Gross.
I
said that and then realized that he's not looking at the camera.
If you can't open the beer bottle, you can't drink it. That's what I told him.
If you're gonna freebase, go outside.
Yeah. I don't want that scent in the house.
They're smashing it against the wall. I opened it. I drank a bunch of glass, Daddy.
You know who else let their children drink glass? That's the following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by Candle Scented Candles from David W. in 2021. Those are candle scented candles.
Finally.
Hello, it's me, the ghost of Jam Master Jay. I'm here to tell you about candle scented candles. If there's one thing Jam Master Jay knows, it's wax. And there's nothing finer than the scent of candle scented candles. Yeah. Light one up today and
You're
smell the
slowly
nothing.
turning into like a robot.
Anyway, it's tough being a DJ ghost, but one of the best perks of it is not smelling anything. And that's the same effect you'll get when you light one of these candle scented candles. Ooh la la. It's like going to mass and lighting up a votive, but not anywhere near any of the potpourri or all that shit that they burn. No, it's just plain old wax.
Just listen to this robot tell you about it.
He can tell you all about the wonderful scent of wax.
Now we're going Three Stooges.
Spread out.
Hey, Scoops, a checkout.
Hey, Mo, I can't get any smell off of this candle. Come over here.
Remember, boys, we're ambassadors. There's a lot of layered references in that joke.
That
right
was
there.
that was deep. Can you imagine? Well, I guess there have been Three Stooges raps. There was the Curly Shuffle song, which everybody loves.
Yeah.
What was the
what else, Paul?
If there's not a Three Stooges rap, there should be. There should be a Three Stooges rap. I'm gonna start a campaign.
Okay.
A Three Stooges rap.
Three Stooges rap.
I might do that.
There you go.
I played
Mo Money, Mo something else.
Mo Money, Mo Curly.
That's it.
Mo Money, Mo Larry.
I played pickleball the other day.
No way.
Yeah, and I played with our documentarian JD.
Yes.
And our friends the Younces, David and Kim Younce.
Cool.
David once was a listener, maybe still is. And first time we all played together, we got an hour at Chicken and Pickle. Jacob, have you heard of this?
I've heard of Chicken and Pickle. Yes, the new pickleball like complex, right?
It's a high-end pickleball complex that has rentable courts. They're all shaded, and about 10 courses are air conditioned indoors. Very fancy. And so,
what's the chicken aspect?
Right next door is this restaurant and bar. It's a huge restaurant and bar. It's beautiful, and the food is amazing.
What's it called?
Chicken and Pickle.
Chicken and Pickle restaurant and Chicken and Pickle
all one
court
mega
facility.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Paid for by Speed Trap tickets. Yeah, it's an investment of the city.
Yeah, good.
What's the logo like?
Oh, Paul, you'd love the logo.
I
I
bet I
don't
would.
remember. I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
oh.
it's very big fonted chicken and pickle with a pickleball going underneath it like a rocket.
Is it pickleball like a wiffle ball?
A pickleball is like a wiffle ball, yeah.
Okay.
It
Same
rhymes and
size.
everything.
Is it the same? Is it actually a
No.
wiffle ball? It's
Oh my
not.
God, no. What the hell are you saying?
Oh,
I
What?
don't know. I've never
Oh,
played pickleball.
Paul,
Paul,
everybody is so mad at you right now.
this is you just started a fight.
You
You
just
just started
stepped
a
in
big
something
fight.
you don't even know.
Could you play
Cancel
pickleball with a piece
cancel
of
your
chicken?
flight. You're no longer welcome in
Oh
Vegas.
man.
And
Do
it's
they
not our
stick-
call. It's not
Do
our.
they
We'd
stick
love you to come,
chicken,
but it's not our
put
call.
chicken in the ball? Is it a chicken stuffed pickleball?
They cut a wiffle ball in half,
Yes.
seal the holes, put as many chicken nuggets in there as possible, close it,
Ooh, yeah. And
and
whoever
then
breaks it wins.
that's right. It's like a pinata. You hit it with a paddle.
That'd be the way to go. If I'm having a pinata at my birthday party, my quinceanera, that pinata is going to be dripping with grease, filled to bursting with juicy chicken.
It's just a sampler platter, like a Friday
Yes.
sampler platter,
Yes.
stuffed into a pinata, just mozzarella sticks and just buffalo wings and shit just hit the turf.
Crack that damn donkey's legs. He's got he's got Southwestern egg rolls in that front leg. Get it. Get it.
I was doing I was playing some trivia thing and I never thought about this, but the waffle cone, an ice cream cone, was invented, right? I never thought about this,
Right.
but it was someone that was at basically some big fair where someone basically Nicholas Newman type who he's the one who figured out how to go to Chipotle and Panda Express
And
at the
Panda
same time
Express
to
and
create
make it-
a
Yeah.
someone bought a
Japan.
waffle from a purveyor, curled into a cone on their own, and then asked them to put ice cream in it from another stand and invented the ice cream cone.
Huh.
Can you imagine being that visionary of a fatty?
No.
You know what I mean? Like
No, I
you're
can't. I'd love
like
to imagine that, but I can't.
like I don't care. Watch the judgment as I escort one dessert over to another dessert in front of everyone's face and combine it so that I can eat everything in my hands and not throw a single thing away. Like I am full edible.
How is it that Las Vegas is not leading the world in these types of things? Because with all our buffets here, you would think that these types of innovations would be commonplace.
Yeah, like eat everything. The tray you just picked up to gather food for the buffet, you will eat that tray.
Edible plates would be much more environmentally sound. OG found the chicken and pickle logo.
Yes,
I
was like nothing I described. I was wrong.
Looks
about
like
everything.
looks like a railroad crossing.
Yes,
except for chicken and pickleball.
Chugga chugga choo choo, headed your way. Exercise and chicken. Next stop, hot cold cream for your muscles.
Scoop Daville is bringing his pickleball paddle to Scoop Fest. He doesn't say if he's going to play pickleball or just use it to spank me.
All right.
Right. If
I guess can be both.
If you want to surprise him, you should stuff chicken nuggets up your butt so that when he hits it, they fall out.
Boy, speaking of stuffed chicken nuggets up your butt so they fall out.
Shit, we've already got both ad breaks.
I had earth-shattering diarrhea yesterday when I woke up early in the morning. And this happens to me from time to time. But my God, it did not stop. Earth-shattering. What would you consider an inordinate amount of trips to the bathroom with a bout of diarrhea within a 45-minute time frame?
Six would be excessive.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5, so we're on the same page.
I had 8, and so I decided at that point I was not going into work. I was only going in for a short shift.
You're not going to work. You're not going into your living room. Why are you even bothering leaving the bathroom?
I went right back to bed. After I had finally excised as much as I could, I was ready for around 9, but I downed a bunch of Pepto, squeezed the cheeks, and hit the hay, and just fought it off for an hour, and then fell asleep and finally got things under control. Yeah, some kind of norovirus, I do believe, Tess. It seemed like some kind of I mean, and I was still kind of sick this morning again. Not as crazy, but I almost was like, I don't really want to go to work with this. But having survived many seasons of Christian Grey in my spandex.
Oh yeah,
I know how to approach this.
you know how to muffle.
On a questionable day, you muffle that bitch.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did.
But that many trips to the bathroom, you trust the muffler?
Today was only like 3. This morning was only like 3.
Okay.
So I was not as bad. And yeah, I did trust the muffler. And it didn't let me down. And nor did I put it to the test. So
8 visits over 45 minutes, call out of work.
Yes.
But just a couple of visits, muffle it up.
Yeah. So I just, and I was fine. I was fine today. But today I not only took some Pepto, but I also took like an anti-diarrhea pill. So I've already been home, had a little snack. This is,
Paul ate a block of cheese.
We're going on like 12 hours. I haven't had any kind of anything. So I'm probably going to be bound up like a cat in a cage when it comes to time, but whatever. Anyway, so there you go. That was my adventure today. But I didn't want to leave them high and dry because we were unloading the truck again this morning, and that's just a bitch whenever we don't have enough people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I got it handled. I did it. And also I'm about to go on vacation for 6 days. I don't want to be that guy.
Best. So what you basically are telling us is you did a pre-vacation cleanse is what happened here.
Essentially, yes. Essentially, I've lost like a pound or 2 just to bring out that glow.
Oh yeah, I can tell. It shows.
You guys are going to be so disappointed. I'm such a chunky monkey. I've just been sitting here stress eating, doom scrolling in Pennsylvania. Like, what the fuck is happening? Chocolate.
Oh, doom scrolling about what?
I don't know. There's really nothing happening, so I don't know.
I haven't seen anything going on.
So we played pickleball and we played for like an hour. And
yes.
we were like, that was a little brief, but we were having fun. We were just getting going here. We should get it for 2 hours next time. And so we got together and we played for 2 hours. And whatever the old man, middle age arc is, it turns out it's somewhere between an hour and 2 hours, maybe closer to an hour and 10 minutes.
Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, an hour 15, you're going to be crying.
By the end, we were like, let's just do one more, yeah? And then we were all so sore that like the last game took up the half hour.
Wow.
We were just... And then the whole text thread was just a list of maladies that we were dealing with the next day. David couldn't move his back. I was because my right knee was just totally in pain and I couldn't turn over in my sleep. And we were just all jacked up.
Oh, buddy.
So much fun getting old. Just a blast.
2 hours of pickleball destroyed.
So much fucking fun getting old.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good.
But they have, so they make rotisserie chickens there. They got fresh guacamole. It's a really good, it's surprisingly affordable. It's a good spot.
I do want to go check it out. It looks fun.
Rotisserie guacamole?
Yeah, they take avocados and slowly spit them over the thing. And then
they dribbling garlic salt on them.
You can ask for
they're done in like 2 minutes or else they turn brown.
Quarter or a half. You can figure out what you're going to do. And then,
oh, man. Avocado is so delicious.
Yeah.
I didn't have avocado till I got to Vegas.
I saw a magic clip, really funny guy, Wes Barker, if anyone wants to follow him on Instagram or whatever. And he said, like, he has a ball. I'm going to try to make it unique. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut around this ball. And then he had somebody, take a look at it. And then he put it in the thing and he disappeared it. Right. And then he goes, oh, but look over here. And he pulled out an avocado. And then he started cutting through the avocado.
And there it was.
And then he opened up. He goes, oh, look, there's even knife marks on it. Just like the knife mark we put on it before. It's really funny.
Good. That's pretty
good. It's really funny. It's it's meant to make magicians laugh more, I think, than regular humans, but it's really funny.
That's got some Amazing Jonathan vibes to me.
It does. Yeah.
Funny. Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah. But that was super fun.
Yeah,
he was the one on Fool Us. He did a cut and restored T-shirt with Brooke. It was really smart. It was a really
nice.
And I was mad because I was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing a T-shirt trick this year too," and I don't know. He has the better T-shirt trick.
No.
Turns out, no one ranks magicians to T-shirt tricks, so I lucked out. I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know about that ranking?
Do they compare tearing a T-shirt to shooting a T-shirt out of a cannon? That
Right.
registers as very different things in their brains. Now, if you were doing a cut and restore T-shirt, you'd be effed.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of not performing tricks anymore, I'm going to be at Folsom all July 7th through the 13th doing magic.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the T-shirt
Well, that'll be
cannon
nice.
in a tiny parlor room. I won't be doing a T-shirt cannon bit in there.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Could probably actually hurt somebody in such a small venue, right?
Oh, I definitely will still hurt people. It's just not with a T-shirt cannon.
Yeah. You're still doing the knife bit.
Feelings don't count.
You're still doing the thing where you have an audience member spread their hand, their fingers as wide as they can on the table. And then you just
have
to do mumbly peg.
Yeah,
I still do torn and restored razor wire, and I do to show I'm from Jersey as a reference. I kill someone with it, so I kill them with razor wire, choke them out like a mafia guy, and then I do the rest of my set.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting.
Nothing to see here. Now watch some magic. Yeah. Forget what you saw. Boom.
Go check that out. I'll be in Mesa, Arizona at the end of the month. I'm only doing the Friday, Saturday. I'm doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not doing Sunday because I have to come back for Magic Live. I've been asked to be part of something at Magic Live that I'm not even allowed to talk about.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it on the QT. Hush, hush.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
I mean, I don't want to break an NDA, but they just have me make guacamole. They just heard about my guacamole, so that's why I'm doing it. I'm hiding at the bottom of the escalator. I'm hiding at the bottom of the escalator, giving speed trap tickets to people coming down from the convention into the Orleans.
But before they're going to let you do that, you have to play pickleball for 2 hours. They're going to have a pickleball court in front of everyone.
I'm doomed. I'll never make it.
Is going to watch you play pickleball for 2 hours.
I'll never make it.
So when are you going to put together your book for Magic Live?
My book of what?
I don't know. Just something to sell at Magic Live.
Oh.
My book of please give me money.
Yeah.
It's just
you can just call it how to make $20 disappear.
Hand me money. I'll put it in between one of these pages.
Right. Just like that. How to make $20
Make it
disappear.
totally unique.
Thanks. Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to learn anything from me.
That's not true.
They went to there's even like this big thing that happened. Matt King, along with like Nick DeFat, David Williamson. If you don't know David Williamson, he's a comedy legend.
I do know David Williamson. I worked with him on the cruise lines.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, he was.
I say worked with him. I got to hang out, meet him.
You were on the cruise lines with him, though.
We got to have dinner and stuff. I got to see him perform. He's amazing.
He is who. Yeah, I brought up Wes Barker. Like, he is who Wes Barker and me and other people are trying to be. We all just want to. David Williamson is one of the most successful comedic magicians there is, and he's teaming up with Mac, Nick DeFat, Rob Zabrecki. They're doing a thing called the Comedy Conclave, or they're calling it the Comclave, and they're doing like a weekend. It's actually at Mac King's house, and it's expensive, and it's sold out in like 30 seconds. And then someone wrote, "Matt, are you going to be a part of this?" And I was like, please don't try to put me anywhere near the category of Matt King, David Williamson, and Nick and Rob. And I was like, I will happily move chairs around. There's a movable sunshade umbrella. I'm happy to reorient it throughout the day.
10 more years.
Totally. That's really accurate. Give me 10 more years is exactly right.
Oh, no. I think it'll take you longer than that.
Oh, no. No.
Nude calendar. Oh, there we go. Make it tasteful with playfully with placed fish. That's a really good idea, Chaotic Clumsy. That's actually an idea I actually would love to do.
The really Mind Noodler unspooled.
Fresh catch, my nude calendar.
Mind Noodler's magic nipples.
I'll do it like some people like hide cash and then like use social media to like take a picture, like geolocate this.
Go find it here. Yeah.
I'll go through Magic Live and place my fish nude calendars throughout the thing, and I have to find it.
It'll all just still be there tomorrow.
Yeah, then when it's over, I have to go collect all the calendars and bring them home.
If
Otherwise,
you
Orlean's
made,
gonna get really mad at you for
if
littering.
you made a
I just
legit tasteful
capture the
nude
videos,
fish calendar,
just capture
could-
videos of people taking them and going, oh, and then putting them back.
Well,
Swimming
you
through
should-
them.
you should scratch and sniff them, make them stinky like a fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why
smell
does the calendar smell like a tuna that's been left out in the sun?
I smell like roses, Mr. Mattingly. I will not disparage my
I'm not-
reputation.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying for the calendar, the fish that are going to be tastefully placed on you, that's what the people are going to be. Oh, it's like the fish are right there in my face.
That's what the people want.
There we go. Brogan actually already has hunky versions of me drawn, so Brogan can do an illustrated version of this calendar, lickety split.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
not that he wants to.
Now they can add the fish smell and we're good to go.
we're not adding fish smells to my beautiful
Tasteful nude calendar.
nude calendar.
We're
I
not
guess
going
someone
to.
doesn't
We're
want
gonna
to sell any.
have professionals do it. We're not gonna do it.
Thank
We're gonna
you, Jacob.
Professional fish scent
It's got to
smellers.
be a scratch and sniff calendar. It's got to be chicken of the sea.
This is what I'll do. We'll get it made. I'll order sushi. I'll put a roll in between every page. Smash it.
Just let it go. Oh,
And put it, hide the calendar.
Free with each calendar purchase, a piece of nigiri.
Oh,
What I wanted to do for the Magic Live this year was I wanted to, this thing. I've had a friend did this at a wedding. You do a thing where you just pick up a phone, and as soon as you pick up like an old-fashioned phone, you
Oh,
pick
yeah,
up the
yeah.
phone, and as soon as you pick it up, it starts recording.
Right.
You can say whatever you want into it, and then for wedding guests, like you get a little.
oh yeah. Okay.
I wanted to put one of those phones at Magic Live somewhere.
Ah,
So people can
And
leave
just
anonymous messages.
say whatever you want into this phone. Whatever you say can and will be used on an episode of Abracababble, and then just
Oh.
leave it there. And I
Right.
was all set to do it because the guy who runs Mystique usually has a little suite off to the side of Magic Live every year, and he lost it. Bicycle cards, the card making, every card's made by Bicycle.
yeah.
Company came in and they took over the suite, and so Terry got aced out of his suite.
Ah.
And so I don't know anyone at Bicycle, so I can't place my phone there. I have to find a way to. I still want to do this, so I'm going to still find a way to put my phone somewhere.
Is
I think so.
Piff or somebody going to have a booth?
No, it turns out all my Magic friends all wrote books the same year, and so they all came out that one year that I was.
And now
spent-
they're not doing
the year
it.
I spent
Okay.
$500 on all my friends' books was 1 year, and then, but yeah, but some people are still reading Pip's book now. Some people are just getting through it on their vacations and enjoying every little page of it, and
Right.
they're going to perform Banana Magic. That's what's going to happen. Anyone who
Banana
reads that thing.
magic. Talk about need for a scratch and sniff. Banana scent.
Yeah, but maybe one of those phones would be good for Scoop Fest as well.
I like the idea at Magic Live of just picking up the phone and like recording just the punchline to a trick.
Well, you should ask
Oh yeah.
that too.
Like just like, hey, pick this up and just tell like the last part of how the trick is done.
Yeah.
So you just have recordings of people being like, the dove was in the hat.
The dove was in the hat. You should ask JD if that would be beneficial to have like a little confessional. That was probably what we should. He probably should just set up a confessional booth at Scoop Fest.
That's a
Or-
Oh, I
smarter.
do like that.
Just
Yeah.
come
Paul,
in and
you're smarter than I am. That's smarter. What you said
Oh,
is
yeah.
better.
don't say
JD,
that.
video confessional booth at Scoop.
That's not. I don't believe that. But I mean, I've just watched a lot of real.
Pull over, Paul. I'm giving you a ticket for being too smart for your own good.
Whoop whoop whoop.
I'm gonna do you a favor.
Officer, would you like a free copy of my tasteful nudes calendar? It's fish scented.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Oh yes, holy mackerel indeed. In fact, that page has a hole in it just for that occasion.
Yeah. Let's talk to JD about a booth.
Oh,
That's
Rich.
good.
Yeah.
Rich
Oh, I like
Scoop
that.
just asked possible Christmas tie-in. I don't know.
Tie into what?
I don't know. But
Christmas Puss, the new Christmas Puss books. I don't know if Paul knows this, but the new Christmas Puss books that are being published, they're going to be octopus scented.
Mm.
Yeah.
Smells like octopushy. I did get a massive email dump from F. Andrew Taylor. He has finally completed coloring work.
A massive dump. Did he email you 8 times in 45 minutes?
8 times in under 45 minutes. And I was
Wow.
like, buddy, how's your GI? And he's like, all I can say is I had shawarma from a place I didn't trust.
From a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I had 7-Eleven roller dog shawarma, and that got me.
Again.
F. Andrew Taylor. But we're closer to Christmas Puss too. We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
Nice.
All right. Jacob, let's do some scoop mail.
Yeah, let's do it.
Message for you, huh?
We got a scoop mail from Magic Shell Scoop. Dear Scoop Lords, I grovel before you before I start this email because I have to say that Paul was right. I know, nobody is surprised. In undergrad, I went to a liberal arts college, and as part of my required credits, I had to take philosophy. Literally, the only thing I remember from the class is that the Inuit people said farewell to their dying elders by putting them on ice floes and letting them drift off to die. I think it had something to do with them finding the spirits in the afterlife or some shit like that. That part is fuzzy. The reason this came up in philosophy was to make the point that both the end of life decision and the decisions we as Americans make, pull the plug, send to the nursing home, care for at home, etc., are motivated by the same intrinsic philosophy of caring well for and respecting our elders. The same foundational philosophy can look extremely different from one culture to the next. Sorry that you have to hear the bad news of Paul's righteousness groveling while I fuck you in the face. That's a Magic Shell Scoop.
Thank you, Magic Shell.
Probably like it was listening to Paul. I'm confused by that email. What does Paul write about?
Remember when I talked about how the Inuits would place their elders on an ice floe and let them just go off into the sea after they reach a certain age? That's all I was saying.
Okay. Tell him to write back in with a Matt is right, because I said that someone's going to write in and tell me that Paul's right, even though we can't discern what the fuck he's talking about.
What do you mean?
So
You can't
Matt is right.
Yep.
When you said it, I'm telling you, go back and listen to the tape.
I remember both of these things happening. You're both right.
Andrew, frozen custard, let the record reflect. I said, oh man, not only do I
You don't understand what I'm talking about?
I do now because someone else explained it, as always.
I said the exact same thing. I said they put their old people on an ice floe and send them out to sea. But I didn't give you the whole elder care thing. I didn't compare it to what we do as far as like nursing homes.
I'm simply going to ask you to go back and listen to the episode. I'm just going to ask you to go back. It was so confusing. And you kept just going, what? You don't know about what? And just kept repeating the same shit over and over again.
I should have explained it more carefully. This is their version of a nursing home.
As the Portuguese Scoop in the chat says that Matt is right.
Okay.
That happened exactly.
Honey, I'm sending you to an ice-themed nursing home. It's like, remember those cool frozen bars that they opened up for a while where everyone drank ice shots?
I remember that. Yeah. What happened to those?
We're going to send you to one of them.
Are those still on ships? Do you have one on your boat, Matt?
Turns out surrounding really attractive people in parkas and making them freeze while they drink, it does not help business at all.
No.
Turns out
women stop doing it. Have you not seen one recently?
I've not.
No, they're still around. No, they're still around. They've got one in Venetian, I think. What's that? What's the magic bar in Venetian that our friend John performed at? It's that one.
Yeah, frozen. I don't know. I forget.
But they still have those ice bars around somewhere. I don't fucking know. They're still useless. Let's see. We got one from Andy here. Hi, Churn. It's just a short one today. I wanted to write and ask for a trophy or statuette or merit badge or whatever it is you give out to improvisers for outstanding achievement in improvisation.
Oh.
Unbanned Scoop has raised their hand in the Zoom chat. Great. I don't know what that means. Here's the scenario.
Does that mean that they have something to add?
I don't know.
Say?
I don't know. Tell us in the chat, Unbanned Scoop. Here's the scenario.
That's got to be what it means. What else would the hand raise mean?
Sure.
trying to start a Mexican wave. That's what's going on.
Right.
Where is he? Go ahead, unmute yourself and come on, or put your camera on if you want.
Chime
Don't
in.
mute yourself. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I didn't mean to halt the show right there. It was
You are a guy who got accidentally banned for a while, so your tactics are never successful.
well, yeah, I definitely don't want to do that again. Yeah, I had a story for you. I think you'll like this.
Oh, hit us.
So about 30 years ago, I used to work at TGI Fridays as a server.
Oh man!
And
but it's Apex.
and,
That sounds like Apex years.
That's
Yeah,
right
it
at
was.
the time I was a busboy at TGI Fridays.
yeah, wish I'd known you then, Paul. But,
I don't
That's
know
about
if
all you can do with that information. Good job. Okay.
yeah, so
Now
in
with the
between
Inuits,
shifts,
when an Inuit got really old, they would just put them on an ice floe and just send them right on out.
right into
Oh.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Jacob just stepping on the joke there. No, just kidding. So in between shifts, sometimes I'd eat at the bar, and they had the trivia game. You know, you could play with the little handheld controller.
Okay.
And so I'm playing, and there's one of the regulars at the bar. I didn't know him, but I knew his name was Terry. And just for reference, I will change his last name when I get to that part of the story. But
All right.
and so I'm playing the trivia, and I'm doing pretty well, and he's giving me shit for it because I'm beating him. So I'm like, all right, I move over and talk to him a bit, and he says, after we introduce each other, he says, oh, you want to hear a funny story? I'm like, absolutely, fire away. So he says, when I was drafted into Vietnam, and I get there for
So far, the story is hilarious.
boot camp.
Yeah.
I'm killing myself. Yeah. No, we're he says we get to boot camp, and they call Stockman. And so both me and this other guy step forward. So we clarified, it's Thomas Stockman. They both had the same last name. So he's Terry. So being same last name, they ended up next to each other quite a bit, get to know each other. So as they both learned they were both from New Jersey. And as they're, learning more about their upbringing, their stories are sounding very similar. The same area. Same, dad would be off on extended work trips.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Put the pieces together. Yeah, they find out they got the same dad.
Secret family.
Doing two
and they both
separate
started
lives.
spitting because they had just been making out in the back.
I can't believe I kissed my brother.
Oh man!
So he said they kept in touch, and they both ended up moving out our way near Chicago. And he said he keeps in touch, and his half brother has 2 daughters, and he stays in contact with him. And he turns to me and he goes, "Isn't that a crazy story?" And I said, "Terry, that is a crazy story, but I'll go you one better. I took your niece to prom."
Wait,
What?
what's the twist?
So as he's telling me about his nieces, I had recognized his last name, and I knew where they lived, and I realized that, yeah, one of his nieces was my prom date, about 5 years earlier.
Man. This guy can't introduce himself to anyone without being somewhat related to them.
100%, Paul.
His therapist takes off the mustache. It's like, I am the dad. I fathered all of them.
What?
We're
So-
all his niece.
You took his niece to prom.
Yeah, well, technically she took me, but that's another
Hey.
story.
What is that technicality?
Whoa.
What is that technicality correction? She piggyback you? What,
She put him on the ice floe.
Fireman's
I just
carry?
Him off.
She asked me.
Oh, Sadie Hawkins
No,
style.
you're so the correction is you're so hot you got asked. I get it. Okay. Good.
Oh, I didn't.
Sadie Hawkins
well.
prom. It's a Sadie Hawkins prom. That's what it was.
did you have a wonderful night? In other words, did you hook up with her? Did you guys go anywhere after prom?
We were never romantically involved. No.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just wondering whether you were pulling a punch on the punchline you told him, or whether that was the move.
Right.
No, I ended it with I took your niece to prom, and then
Yeah.
I guess he was a little confused, much like you were. I should have anticipated that.
Because Elsroth, you're on here, right? Is Elsroth? He's somewhere here, isn't he?
Was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you
There
hear
he
me?
is.
You have a story like the one I'm leaning on, don't you?
Yeah, it happened less than 3 months ago too.
Can
So-
you tell it without revealing the names?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very discreet.
Thank you on Ban Scoop, and as we
Yeah,
transition
thanks,
to Mike.
Ban.
Thank you, Ban.
Okay, so if you don't know, I work in a weed dispensary at Exit 1 in Michigan, where it's New Buffalo, and there's like 13 dispensaries open, and I think another 14 or something are going to be opening soon.
Mm-hmm.
And so I work right there, and I come in, it was 420, and we have specials and like come get a gift bag and spend this much on
Everyone wears electrical tape underneath their nose.
yeah, right. But anyway, so the first guy I get is this guy. He's like 30. Well, I happen to know he's 32 because I had to have his ID. So we get bringing him up, and he's trying to buy really cheap weed, and he thinks like if he gets the to the minimum $215 for the VIP gold bag or something like that.
Okay.
He's really dying to get that. So anyway, he can't get to the minimum because he keeps buying this cheap weed that hits the limit before he can reach the minimum. So he has this fucking shit fit. I'm sorry. He has a shit fit and really starts losing it. And
I like that you went back and corrected only one of your curses. I like that. That was really funny.
Well, man.
On a show that we've never corrected anyone for cursing ever, but I like it.
I thought it sounded.
It was
I
a
thought
little
it
hard.
made me
A little
sound a
hard.
little sketchy, maybe. But
That's what did it.
yeah. So anyway, he's like losing his shit, and he wants to talk to the manager, and manager
boy.
comes over and is like, "Man, you got to buy it on the. That's what the rules say." Because this guy just started being a manager.
Yeah.
And so then they start going at each other, and I mean, like really, a lot of really crude insults thrown at each other.
Oof.
And so I like get, I'm old, so I get in between them and like, hey guys, come on now, there's no need for this, man. We can figure something out. And I told this customer, I said, look, it's okay. I'll take care of you with pre-rolls or, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he calms down, and I start to get together his order. And we just start bullshitting. And one of the things he like screamed was, I drove 2 hours to get here. And so I was like, hey man, where are you from? And he says, the name of my hometown. And I'm like, no shit. Wow. I'm from there too. And so we keep bullshitting about, like the little local independent fast food joints and how a couple of them closed and that kind of thing. And somehow his brother comes up, and he says his brother Luke. And I said, wait, Luke, is Angela your mom? And this guy I'm waiting on goes, yeah, do you know her? And I was like, we knew each other in high school. And actually we dated like for 2.5 years. It was my
Holy
first really
shit.
really
Ooh.
serious relationship. But it was just like and he'd been so rude to the manager that like the whole time I'm ringing him, him up. I'm like, I gotta go tell Jordan. I gotta go tell Jordan this. But it was a weird feeling, yeah.
You dodged a
then
bullet. That could have been your demon seed.
Yeah, when he was getting ready to leave, he goes, "Hey man, write down your name so I can tell my mom I met you." And I'm like, so I have business cards, and it has just my first name on it. And so I turn it over and I write, "Hi Angela, it was really nice meeting your son. I told him we knew each other in high school." And
just left it at that.
So kind of, paddle that ball back onto her court.
Funny. Yeah. That's funny, dude.
You met your dad.
Tiny world.
It just means in the middle of the fight, you could have been like, you know what? I fucked your mom.
I know. And I'm sorry about the older brother you should have had.
But on the plus side, you probably had a little more room in there thanks to my activities.
Really wallowed it out for you. You're welcome.
I basically added a furnished basement to your ass.
Tell your mom I got rid of the pictures.
Turned those Polaroids.
Oh no, they were nice glossy black and white because I was into photography.
Mr. Art School over here.
Listen,
oh no, they were not.
Before you go, can I show you some art? Can I show you some really?
Can I show you some art of your naked mom?
Yeah.
There's some nice
a buddy of mine.
glossy black and whites.
Yeah. And I don't know for certain. She may have allegedly been underage. So, yeah. Didn't
Wait,
seem
how
so
old
bad
were you?
back then. I think I was 18 and she was 16.
Oh, that's high school. That's not.
No. Yeah, that's right.
That's not.
It was a week and a half ago.
I don't know, for real. Like so many sophomores dated seniors in my high school. Like it never.
A lot
of
those places do the Romeo and Juliet laws now. In addition to the
both kids have to kill themselves, so both families find out.
Well, the boy has to kill himself for real.
Right.
The girl fakes it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for those who are not.
Yeah, sorry to ruin Romeo and Juliet, guys. Oops. Oh boy, I really stepped in at that time.
Thank you, Michael. Let's play a little Jock versus Nerd.
And gentlemen, it is time.
Explosion from your mom's vagina that I can tell you all about years later. We got an Obelisk coming at us today from Hey Scoop, Get Off My Lawn. This is the one we got. The whole pyramid of different answers goes from $200 all the way up to $5,000. We have steals. We have super steals that steals the other person's points. We have double downs, which can potentially double your points. And we have the 50-50, the kind of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style, where 2 of the 4 multiple choice answers get, they get got. That's what happens to them. They get got. The $200 question is, and it's me first. It's about John Hamm. Anybody want to steal? Anybody want to steal my John Hamm question? He plays Reverend Richard Wayne Gary Wayne in the senior. Wait, what? He plays Reverend Richard Wayne Gary Wayne is the Is there supposed to be a period there?
Maybe is the senior prophet and CFO. No, he is the senior prophet and CFO of Savior Rick's Spooky Church of the Scary Apocalypse and is responsible for kidnapping the main character in this show.
Oh, this is okay. I know what this is. Okay, so the answers are The Young Doctor's Notebook, Mad Men, Fargo, and The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I believe it is D. I believe it's Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
I believe you are right.
Nope.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope. It's D. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Shit. It's The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I did not understand how that question was worded at all. I am sorry. Hey, Scoop, get off my lawn.
I understood.
$400 question. Yeah, Paul did. Paul got it right away. $400 question. Allison Brie. Anybody want to steal an Allison Brie question?
It's so early, but I do love me some Alison Brie.
You want to steal?
It's so early. No, I'll let you go on.
Okay.
Look at this.
She plays Annie Edison, a smart, ambitious, and somewhat neurotic overachiever who grows into a more balanced and confident person as the show progresses. Glow, Mad Men, Community, and Star Wars Visions. Star Wars. What's Star Wars Visions? What is that, Paul?
It's a show called Star Wars, but it's under the umbrella of Visions.
I don't know. That might be an animated thing. I don't know. I'm not that deep with the Star Wars anymore.
Gotcha.
What are you talking about? Paul, all nerds like the same things and they all look alike. That's all I know about nerds.
That's true. I think that's Community.
It's true.
I'm going to say Community.
Good guess.
That's C, Community.
You got it.
Let's see. Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde. Anybody? Olivia Wilde?
I only know
Two
David
questions right
Jason
so far that I
Sudeikis.
didn't
That's
think I
it.
would get.
Right.
She plays 13, Dr. Remy Hadley, who is a smart, talented, and mysterious doctor with a history of personal struggles, particularly related to her health and sexuality. House MD, The OC, Tron Uprising, Cowboys and Aliens. Well, I know she was on House, so I'm going to go House. A.
I know it's a
House.
it's a rumor that she got breast implants and her dad's a surgeon and her dad is the one who gave her breast implants. I don't know if that's true.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I thought the question was going to be.
She's also a princess. Like legit.
Oh, yeah.
For what? For under what regime?
Someone's royal blood is within her veins that she can claim princessdom.
Huh.
That's what I understand.
I believe Michael Oswald dated her in high school as well.
It's quite possible.
I know. It wasn't her. It was her mom.
And gave her that extra basement space.
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Anybody want to steal Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Do I want to steal a Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Boy, oh boy.
Come on, Paul. Get
Where
you
are
a
we at? We're at 800.
This is 800.
Yeah, I'll do a steal.
All right. Paul's stealing.
Why not?
He plays Joe, who is a hitman who works for a criminal syndicate, tasked with killing targets sent from the future. Is that
would be
Looper, Brick, Inception, or Knives Out?
A Looper.
Looper is
Looper
correct.
Pooper.
I like that movie a lot.
It was a good movie.
That's the Bruce Willis movie, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Bruce Willis? Yeah.
He was Bruce Willis.
Spoiler.
Jesus.
Sorry, guys.
Romeo killed himself.
Sorry. Whoopsie.
$1,000 question. Ellie Kemper.
Oh, I'll steal.
Oh,
I like
stealing.
Oh, stinky butts.
She plays Erin Hannon, a sweet, bubbly, and somewhat naive receptionist who replaces Pam. She's optimistic, cheerful, and often a bit clueless, bringing a lighthearted energy to work. Is that
also Looper? Also Looper.
Also Looper.
Lego Batman or Identity Theft?
Lego Batman.
Ellie is a friend of mine. I was almost said former friend. I could probably call her if I wanted to, but I don't know. That is The Office.
The Office is correct.
She's often the answer of like people ask you who the most famous person is in your phone, and I feel like that's probably my answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty solid.
I have just an interesting little bit of trivia. My next door neighbors, their names are actually Pam and Jim. We had dinner with them the other night.
Amazing.
Oh.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Was the sexual tension between them palpable?
I mean, they kept looking off toward in these weird ways. It's like I'd say something that I thought was kind of fun and funny, and they just look off into middle space and just kind of stare for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, Jim's eyes would kind of grow a little bit, and then Pam would kind of smile at him. I don't know.
Every now and then they would just comment while looking at a wall.
Sometimes,
They were looking
yeah,
at a camera.
yeah, it was strange.
Huh.
I don't know what was going on there.
Matt, here's the $1,200 question. Cillian Murphy.
I'm not going to double down yet.
Paul, are you stealing? I'm not stealing.
Not yet.
Here we go. He plays Jim, a bicycle courier who wakes up from a coma to find London devastated by a virus outbreak. Is that Oppenheimer, Batman Begins, A Quiet Place 2, or 28 Days Later?
The Office.
Correct.
I will go with D, 28 Days Later.
The Walking Dead.
That's 28 Days Later. That's right. Matt got the
I haven't
D.
watched that in a long time. I remember really liking that movie a lot.
Is that new
when
one
I
out
saw it.
yet?
I don't think it is.
I think it's coming up soon.
28 Days Later, I
years
have
later,
on
I think?
DVD, and I don't know if it's still true, but for a while there, it was one of the priciest DVDs because it hasn't been released. It wasn't re-released for a long,
According to
long time.
Unbanned Scoop, it's out.
Oh, the new one is
there you go.
released. Okay, great.
$1,400 question, Matt. Steve Buscemi. Anybody want to do anything?
Ooh.
Steve Buscemi.
Bougie. Buscemi.
What are our
What do you think, Paul?
Matt's got 2,200.
That is true.
I will wait for now.
Okay.
I'll bide my time, but it's coming.
He plays Seymour, a lonely, awkward, middle-aged man with a passion for vinyl records and quirky art. He forms an unlikely friendship with the two main characters, Enid and Rebecca. Big Fish, Fargo, Ghost World, or The Island. How do you say that name, Paul?
Enid.
There you go.
I don't know this at all. I have a thing. I have options.
You have a 50-50. You do a 50-50 if you'd like.
I will do 50-50, please.
All right. That got rid of Fargo and The Island, so it's Big Fish or Ghost World.
I believe it's Ghost World then.
Ghost World? Yeah, I don't think it's Big Fish. It is Ghost World.
Yeah, I was like, I love Big Fish. I don't remember that being in it. So
You've never seen Ghost World, huh?
no, but I'll add it to my list, Paul.
Scarlett Johansson's debut.
Oh.
Yeah.
$1,600 question. Karen Gillan. Or Gillan. Or Gillan, or however you say her name.
I don't know who that is at all.
I do.
Oh. Would you like to steal, Paul?
But if I steal, I got a super steal.
Or Matt, would you like to double down?
To prevent Paul's super steal?
If I super steal now,
Jacob has both.
I still have both.
I know. Yeah, I'll super steal.
All right.
How dare you?
Bite me in the ass.
She plays Amy Pond, a strong-willed, adventurous Scottish woman who becomes the companion, often accompanied by her boyfriend, then husband, Roy. Is that Jumanji, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Who, or Thor: Love and Thunder?
Gotta be C, Doctor Who.
All right. It is C, Doctor Who. And that's a bit of a point shift. Paul just got 6,000 points.
Oh, man.
That is now down to 0, and I'm still sitting at 1,200. The $2,500 question is Patrick Warburton.
Okay.
Anybody want to do anything? Matt, you could super steal it all back.
I know, but I have no idea who that is.
Okay, me either. Let's see, Paul.
I should have doubled down.
He plays the titular character, portraying a dim-witted but heroic and overly confident blue superhero. He is absurdly strong, comically naive, and fully committed to justice, often in the most exaggerated and awkward ways. Is that Seinfeld, The Tick, Men in Black 2, or Buzz Lightyear of Star Command?
That is B, the Tick.
The Tick is correct.
That's Putty.
Oh, okay.
Seinfeld. That's Patrick.
Gotcha. Oh, I like him. He's fun.
He's also from Emperor's New Groove. He's the.
Oh, yeah. He's like the assistant.
Gronk,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Radcliffe, anyone?
I'm going to super steal just because I know that he was in that play where he was naked and about horses, and I'm pretty sure that's what the question's going to be about.
He plays Manny, a farting corpse who forms a bizarre relationship with a stranded man played by Paul Dano. Manny's unusual abilities and literal presence helps his friends survive, while the film explores themes of loneliness, friendship, and self-discovery. Is that Miracle Workers, Horns, Swiss Army Man, or Weird, the Al Yankovic Story?
Good Lord. I don't know this. Let's see here. It's not Weird Al.
Okay.
You sure?
I am.
Paul with the gamesmanship over there. You sure? You sure? Are you sure, man?
Are you positive?
Swiss Army Man, they call him the corkscrew guy. Horns? Miracle Workers feels on the nose for what this description is, but maybe that's it. Maybe it just is that. Horns could be anything. Swiss Army Man. I've never heard of those three films. They might not even be films. They could just be red herrings.
I don't know. I know he makes a lot of like little independent movies and things like that, though.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me just see if anyone spoil it in the chat and I can cheat.
Oh.
No, they haven't. Okay. I'm gonna go with A, Miracle Workers.
All right. It's C, Swiss Army Man.
It's a crazy fucking movie if you haven't seen it.
Army
It's a
Man.
fucking crazy movie.
Someone tried to help me at the last minute and the words were already coming out of my mouth before I saw them helping. Thank you for whoever wanted to help me cheat.
Yeah,
you know who
Tess,
you are.
it is quite the film.
We got the $4,000 question here. Will Ferrell. I am going to. Am I doing anything, Paul? Are you doing anything?
Well, I mean,
you have the first option. I'm going to supersede if you don't want to double down.
Well, but even if I double down, then on the last one you can super steal again.
That's true too.
So I mean,
but I might not know that one. I might not know this one. Who knows?
That's true. I don't know.
I don't know much. Are you doubling down?
No, I won't double down.
All right, I'll steal it then. Will Ferrell. He plays Harold Crick, an IRS agent whose life is suddenly narrated by an unseen voice. As he realizes he's a character in a novel, Harold embarks on a journey of self-discovery, challenging his mundane existence and seeking meaning in his life. Is that Elf, Stranger Than Fiction, Zoolander, or Spirited? Fuck. Is that Spirited? God damn. I know it's not Elf. I know it's not Zoolander. I don't know Stranger Than Fiction, and I don't know if it's Spirited. Fuck. It's gotta be Stranger Than Fiction, but Spirited is throwing me off. I'm going B, Stranger Than Fiction.
That's it.
That's it. You almost got me, Obelisk.
I should have stole that question. That's a good movie. Is Will Ferrell's like only turn up trying to do something a little more grounded?
I don't think I ever saw that. I'm gonna see that.
It also has an awesome soundtrack as well. It is a good movie.
I'm gonna put that on my list. Ewan McGregor.
Oh my God! You're the only one left with any options.
I am the only one with any options. The scores are.
I can't double down because I'm not in control anymore.
No, the scores are currently 13,700 for me, and Matt and Paul both tied with a different score that is rounder
the
than
goose
that.
egg.
It's as if you've built an obelisk of points.
But that's all the points, right? That's all the points. We haven't missed anything.
Just like that. I'm doubling down.
Go for it.
This could be a 0-0-0 tie if I miss this. He plays Lincoln 6 Echo, a man who discovers that he and others are clones created for organ harvesting. As he escapes the facility, he seeks freedom and answers about his existence, challenging the dystopian society that controls them. By the way, I've been watching, I forget what it's called, but it's a show on Apple TV with Ewan McGregor, with him and a friend of his, just motorcycling across Europe on old motorcycles. It is a beautiful show. Like the cinematography in it is absolutely gorgeous.
I always dreamed of being famous enough to be able to do a show like that, where you just have to go around and just make fun of shit in real life.
That is
nice.
They're not even making fun of it. They're just going around going like, wow, this is nice.
It's really great. Stanley Tucci just did another show like that too, where he's like, look at this, Italy.
Huh, who knew?
But I do a podcast. It's close enough.
Yeah. Let's see. So he plays Lincoln 6 Echo. So that's Big Fish, The Island, Fargo, or Moulin Rouge. I have a 50-50 lifeline. I didn't use any of my shit this game. I'll use my 50-50, I guess. That got rid of Big Fish and Fargo, which don't help me at all.
You've seen Moulin Rouge.
Oh, that's true. I guess that does help me a lot, actually.
I think you'd remember if the dramatic Baz Luhrmann musical was about discovering you were a clone.
Clearly, you have not studied Moulin Rouge the way that I have.
It's like, unless you're like really neck deep in conspiracy theory watching websites that try to present an alternative. One of my favorite ones I heard was that Ferris Bueller is living Groundhog Day. It's a time loop, and so
Oh, yeah.
we're watching the day he perfected the way to get to have a perfect day.
I've also heard that it's Cameron's fantasy.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, yeah, that's good. This one, of course, I do know this one. The famous song in this show, Roxanne, he plays Lincoln 6 Echo. A man who discovers that he and others are clones created for urban harvesting. I believe it's the Island B. Yes, it is. And that is the game. Matt and Paul are tied at 0. Cat's game, that means Jacob wins.
Pretty Lincoln clone was.
I believe in the most lopsided game of Jock versus Nerd ever. I have just won with 23,700 points.
I think that's every point on the board, right?
It must be, right?
I think
5,000 plus 400, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,500, 1,600, 1,400, 1,200, 1,000, 800, 600, 400, 200.
Somebody don't remember missing any. Yeah.
Does that add up to 23,000?
You literally just repeated it without doing any of the math. You just thought you just go through.
Just naming him off. You're hoping some Rain Man in the audience is going to just crush it all of a sudden.
Max the Ginger Scoop is pointing out that Matt missed one.
Oh, there you go. So it's not every point. Okay.
Yeah. And there was, I don't remember how the double downs work. I don't know. Anyway, either way, that's from Hey Scoop.
It's a lot of fucking points.
That's right. Thank you, Hey Scoop. Get off my lawn. If you want to send us a scooper or a Price is Right Jock versus Nerd or an Obelisk Jock versus Nerd, head over to heyscoops.com. Heyscoops.com right there on the homepage. You can make us any of those Jock versus Nerds. You can also send us some scoop mail. You can do all those things right there at heyscoops.com. Do it now. Why aren't you doing it now? You should be doing it now.
Go. I want to thank Penn Jillette for creating this podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
I want to thank all the people who support us over on Patreon. Of course, we're recording right at the beginning of the month, so we don't have the thank you list yet. But if you do support us there, we really appreciate it. If you are a longtime supporter, do yourselves a favor and just go check on your pledges and stuff. I got a couple of emails specifically this month that people were saying they thought they were supposed to be charged and they weren't. And so we took a very weird small dip this month that seemed to come out of nowhere. So now Patreon's always weird. So please do your best. Just check on your card expiration.
Also, it's early July. A lot of people's cards expire coming into because we're in the end of the quarter and all that kind of stuff. So check your card, check your Patreon, preachingfun.com, fartsinabag.biz. Go there. And if you're not a Patreon already, head over there. Check it out. Preachingfun.com, fartsinabag.biz. There are changes to the Patreon coming this month.
Yes.
We're going to put them up this month. So there's going to be all new levels, all of that kind of stuff.
Not all new levels.
Yeah, not all. Oh, that's true.
Different things to the levels that we have.
That's it.
New stuff to the levels that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to do a nice. We haven't done a comb through in a while. One of the things we have to fix is that we can't get discount codes generated for our merch.
Right.
Because there's too many different programs now that comb the internet for discount codes and give them out. And so when we talk to people, they basically want all of our codes to be so temporary. So we can just simply do is make you guys aware of the sales when they're happening and put out notes on Patreon to let you know when the sites are having big sales, and we'll do that. We have much more fun details besides that one on our revamp.
That's the boring one. But there's all kinds of really good stuff on there
when we come out. But it's gonna be awesome. But now it's a good time to get on there. One of the things that we will continue to do is offer discounts for people who subscribe for the year. So go to patreon.com/heyscoops. Oh, so many letters. How about you just go to preachingfun.com right now.
Come visit preachingfun.com. It's better than hanging with your mom. Ugly things.
Or if you hate that more than life itself, head over to fartsinabag.biz.
Farts, 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 farts. Farts in a bag. Dot biz.
That's fartsinabag.biz. That, along with preachingfun.com, it takes you to our Patreon page, where for as little as $2 a month, you can help keep this show on the air, keep us kicking, keep us doing this thing that hopefully you enjoy listening to. If you don't enjoy listening to it, I'm confused how you got to this part in the episode.
Jeff just mentioned in the chat the iPhone app. We can have people subscribe through the iPhone app again, right? They ruled that they can't take that extra 30% or whatever.
Yes. Just take a look at it. Make sure that's the case.
But I believe so.
You know,
Yeah, so you want to be super safe.
Apple
sign up
lost
through
a court case that you can't charge these extra fees. Although when I went to Boost a post for our bucket show this weekend, Apple still was charging a fee for me boosting an Instagram post. So I don't know how it all works. So just check it out. When in doubt, just go to one of those websites we just mentioned on a desktop.
Or any browser. It doesn't have to be a desktop. It can be any browser. It can be a browser on your phone. Preachingfun.com, fartsinabag.biz, any of that.
Yeah, that's probably the safest way to go.
The Patreon app might work for it. I'm just not sure.
Be careful out there is all we're saying. And we could use your support is also what we're saying.
Yeah.
And if you subscribe for the year, you save some money and it helps us out at the same time. So do that. We lose less to credit card fees that way. We appreciate it. We also appreciate it if you check it out and you look at your accounts and go, wait a minute, I have a little scratch here. I should buy tickets to Scoop Fest.
Yeah.
Scoop Fest in Las Vegas and come out to the Orleans for 3 amazing days. I've just confirmed Piff the Magic Dragon's availability. So we were holding our end of the we're holding up a pencil promise of going through the him and Hondro trick unedited.
Amazing.
From Fool Us this season. So
that will be incredible.
Looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be so many cool stuff. So come out to Scoop Fest. If you can't swing any of that, but you still love our show, go ahead and recommend us to someone. Find someone, one person and one person only. Don't grab 5. We're not a multi-level marketing. That's why we don't have a pyramid scheme. We have an Obelisk scheme.
That's right.
One person and one person only. Turn them onto our podcast and have them check it out. I read these last 2 this one and Brad's are the last 2 coming out here. It seems like fine episodes to introduce people to what we do and check those out. In the meantime, stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
Our next show, all 3 of us are going to be together again. That's right. Live, Matt, Lee, and Jacob coming at you. We're preaching fun. See ya. Great. There we go. It's good. My iPower is on 5% battery left. It made it through the show without the charger being hooked up to it.
Batting 1,000.
Yep. No problem.
This is the one, guys.
Chaotic is going to be smuggled to Scoop Fest in a bag. That'll be good. Good.
Yeah, I'm even willing to supply the suitcase. I just need someone else to carry them from England. So, it's really just a labor thing.
Yeah. No, for sure. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. We sure do love you. Oh, I guess I should get off Twitch. Thank you, Twitch, for hanging out.
Hi, Twitch. Subscribe to us through the Amazon thingy.
Yeah, do that. That'd be great.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Love you much.
Hi, Twitch.
Thank you. Bye.
That was not a fat joke.